Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Micaela, and today I want to make a video about some of the most popular places to travel all throughout Japan. I have a lot of friends who are planning on visiting Japan this year from Canada, so I've been getting tons of questions over Facebook, and I've been giving people advice to the best of my ability on where they should visit, and I realized why not make a video about it, because I'm sure that there are tons of people who will make the decision to visit Japan this year but have no idea where to start. The fact is, when you're on vacation, you usually don't have a lot of time, so you have to end up picking just a few places. If you're new to the country and you don't really know what's good, I'll tell you. Right off the bat, if it's your first time in Japan and you don't know what to expect and you're looking for the most well-rounded and foreigner-friendly place, that place is definitely Tokyo. I feel like this is where you get to experience the most Hollywood version of Japan. By that I mean there's Harajuku, where you can walk down the street and see all kinds of young people decked out in the craziest fashion. There's Akihabara, where you can go to purchase all your electronic and anime goods. You can even go to the karaoke-kan in Shibuya and get the room that they used for Lost in Translation. If you want technology and pop culture, Tokyo is your place. If you have any dietary restrictions like allergies to wheat, or you're a vegetarian or a vegan, you're definitely gonna have better luck finding food you can eat in Tokyo, because they're used to serving all different kinds of people, and as you get into smaller cities in Japan, you're not gonna find as much service. So that's something to consider as well. If you're coming to Japan and you're hoping to see geisha and temples and surround yourself in tradition, then without a doubt, Kyoto is your place. Kyoto has done an excellent job at preserving the traditional ways of Japan, although the city itself is still very modern. Again, Kyoto is a very touristy city, but this is the place where you can go to dress up like a geisha and have your photo shoots and take walks down the road, and it's very scenic, it's very elegant, it's very beautiful. It's the type of place that I would maybe want to take my parents, because if you're looking to be transported back in time, if you're looking for a place where you can take a nice quiet stroll and enjoy the scenery, definitely, I think Kyoto is a great place to visit. If you do end up visiting Kyoto but you find yourself getting a little bored, luckily Osaka is really close by. Osaka is very loud, it's very exciting, it's very confident, it's a confident city. This city provides an excellent contrast to Kyoto because it is very, very busy, very populated, very exciting. And Osaka Castle is pretty cool too. If you do end up going all the way to Kyoto, I definitely recommend going to Osaka just to experience the contrast of the two cities. And if you're interested in history, you can't miss Hiroshima. Hiroshima is also very popular for travelers because of its Peace Memorial Park, where you can learn about the history of Japan and the war and the atomic bombs, and it is a very peaceful, sullen, quiet atmosphere. It really does serve to remind us the damage that we are capable of doing and how we must never ever abuse that power ever again. It is an eye-opening experience, so if you're interested in history and you want to see that, then Hiroshima is your place. And if you go all the way to Hiroshima, you definitely have to check out Miyajima, which is a very picturesque, beautiful island known for its shrine and its deer and its delicious momiji manju. If you can afford a Japan Railways train pass, a lot of tourists, what they like to do is arrive in Tokyo and take the bullet train from Tokyo to Kyoto to Osaka to Hiroshima and hit up all four of these locations. And I think it does really provide a very interesting insight into Japan as we know it. But there are also other places worth visiting as well. In the northern island of Hokkaido, Sapporo is also a very popular city to visit. They say that Sapporo is a foodie's paradise because of all the fresh fish that is taken from the oceans around the island. But if you do go to Sapporo, you should go in the winter. And that is because Sapporo hosted the Olympic Winter Games in 1972. If you are a winter sports fanatic, skiing and snowboarding and all that fun stuff can happen up in Hokkaido. Also, a must-see in Sapporo is the Snow Festival, and I believe Rachel and June made a video about that, so you can check that out in the description below. If you're down with cold weather and snow, in fact if you love it, definitely Sapporo, put Sapporo on your list. In the southern island of Kyushu, Fukuoka City is also rapidly gaining popularity with tourists as well. And I'm not just saying that because I have some sort of bias because I've lived here for forever. Yo, there is a reason why I've lived in Fukuoka for so long. Fukuoka also has an amazing food culture, and I know I just said that about Hokkaido, but because Japan is a vertical island, the temperatures and climate in Hokkaido are completely different than the temperatures and climate in Kyushu. And so both areas, polar opposites, have incredible food culture. I would say that Fukuoka is a very lifestyle-oriented city. It's not flashy and it's not overly touristy, but you can come here and you can see how we live and what the future of Japan looks like. We also have a very vibrant startup community. We even started issuing visas for foreigners who want to have a startup in Fukuoka. Fukuoka's popularity in the past 5 years has jumped. It's now one of the top 10 most popular places to visit in all of Japan. So finally, if warm weather and sandy beaches are your thing, definitely catch a flight down to Okinawa, the Okinawan Islands. Okinawa is actually very interesting because they are so separated from the rest of Japan. It's almost like you're visiting a different country. Every time I go to Okinawa, I always have so much fun, and the people are so much fun. They're so friendly, they're smiling, you know, they're very chill, it's completely different from Tokyo. It's a different world. Naha is definitely the most foreign friendly, and actually if you look on Airbnb, I actually made a wish list of places I'd love to stay in Okinawa, so I'll share some of those listings down below too. But if you want to kind of get away from the super touristy Naha Island, you can go further down south to Miyakojima or Ishigaki. Oh my gosh, the waters are like pristine, the beaches are pristine. There's hardly any people on the islands. They're very small, but they're like really tight-knit communities, and you can go stay at a bed and breakfast and really enjoy traditional Okinawan island life. So I know that I've missed a ton of cities, and I'm sure that there are expats living all over Japan who are gonna watch this and go, well, she didn't introduce my city. So please, if I missed out on your city, write about it in the comments. Let other people know how awesome it is where you live. Or if you have been to Japan, or if you have any opinions about where people must visit, please, please, please leave a comment, because your information is helping others. If you are more interested in exploring more rural Japan but you don't know where to start, maybe pick one of the main cities as your hub, something that kind of suits your main needs, and rent a car or get on a train and just go out into the countryside for a day. Like I mentioned in my previous video with the rice terraces, if you just get in the car and go up to the mountains, or you know, force yourself to get out of the city, there are so many hidden gems in the nature, in the surrounding areas that a lot of people just don't know about. So definitely, if you're interested, explore more, explore all you can. So if you have anything else to add, any links, any recommendations, any areas that you think people should visit, please leave a comment below and let us know. Okay, that's it. Talk to you soon. Bye.